What's going on, y'all? It is the Unmanageable Negroes. We're all back. We've been gone for a minute, man.
All back.
Alton Walker right here, man.
Comedian Marvin H, a.k.a. the Grumpy Uncle. Get at your boy, the UN.
Comedian Wellington Ojukwu, Juku Nation, stand up. Unmanageable Negroes in the building.
Yes, sir. We've been gone for a minute. This is episode number 20. You know, we was on a little sabbatical.
Yes,
Had to get some things
little
together.
sabbatical.
But we be traveling too, man.
Yeah,
We are comedians,
yeah,
so you know.
yeah.
Booked and busy.
Yeah.
Booked and BB.
Yes, sir.
Hallelujah.
Booked
Yeah.
and busy.
Yes, sir.
Unmanageable Negroes. Get your t-shirts, man. We ain't got none for sale yet, but we gonna have
Why
some.
you tell them that?
He went straight to the
Lead 'em
sales
on-
pitch.
Lead them on the wild
I
goose
would
chase.
I would have said just say somebody be like, oh, yeah, I do want one. Oh, okay, then we gonna get some made. Hey, matter of fact, if you want to imagine, put your orders in. Email us.
Yeah, email him. Email him.
Oh,
'Cause I don't
hit
even
me in
know
my-
what to tell you. Cause
We gonna get some for you. They out there, man. We got some managers because y'all been asking for them. We gonna get. We gonna get them.
we gonna get some though. We gonna get.
I know y'all want some.
We
man.
have something for personal use, but we ain't got nothing to sell. Right?
Yeah, man. I got to get more myself. I
That
ain't
logo
got one.
hot too.
Hey, man, that logo hot, man.
Especially in these times.
Woo,
Definitely. Hey, you know what? Get your-
Everybody
we
needs
gonna
an
have them for you.
Unmanageable Negro.
We gonna. But by the time we add this thing, it's gonna be. For
And
you.
then, if you come on our stuff and you like our stuff, go on there, whatever you say,
Share.
hashtag Unmanageable Negro.
Yeah.
You are Unmanageable Negro Nation. Like,
Imagine. You know what? Let's do it.
Yeah, Unmanageable Negro
We
Nation.
gonna have. We getting leggings.
So UNN.
We about to have some sports bras for y'all ladies.
Sports bra?
Well, like, you know the little.
Unmanageable titties?
Hey, we
But
got
some of these
titties
bras
are
are
unmanageable.
unmanageable.
Some of them are
You can't
cockeyed.
control
ever
them.
seen a cockeyed titty? Or have an in, one of the nipples be in, one be out. It'd be kind of weird, but you gonna do what you gonna do. But it'd be weird though.
What you think about some leggings, man?
That's gonna be crazy.
Like for the ladies, some leggings, some sports.
You're unmanageable.
You know what I'm saying? Going down the
Negro
leg.
Nation. Yeah.
And then you know how they be wearing the little sports bras
Yeah.
so they can train in them.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Maybe some Unmanageable Negro boxing gloves.
Okay. I'm with it.
Oh, my bad. Let's get it, man.
Huh?
He got it.
Oh,
Let's get it. All right. Let's jump into these.
Okay. Hey man, we ain't been out here. We ain't seen
We
each other. man.
ain't seen each other in a while. Wellington,
Wow.
you cool, man.
You know why?
with the light banter.
Wellington
This
always.
is what happened when you got kids. You got to go
Yeah.
kick your kids up from the bus
He
stop.
got-
That's a responsible father right there.
responsible father.
Good
man.
God
All right,
Almighty.
let's jump into it, man. Big topic that's been going on this week. As you know,
I said it before. Amber Guyger.
Amber Guyger.
The new code for racist white woman is Amber Alert. There you go.
I don't want to hear Amber Alert no more now.
That's what it is. That's the new code
just
for
put in
racist
jail.
white woman.
They need to change that name.
Amber Alert.
Amber Alert. Yeah, I mean, if y'all don't know the story, then y'all must be under a rock. So I'm not gonna go fully in detail. We know this lady went into Botham apartment, shot him, said it was her apartment. We already know that. She was found guilty. We got happy. I got excited. I mean, I remember I found out in Panda Express, and I said, yeah, and everybody looked at me crazy. I was like, man. So I was excited about the verdict of being guilty. Then I started watching it for the sentence, and I was disappointed in 10 years, man.
10 years, man, it's crazy. That's ridiculous.
10 years, I was disappointed. Well, I don't know how you feel about that, but I was
I'm
disappointed.
going to tell you how I feel. This moment in history, right now, because this is history, this moment has let you know there's not two kinds of black people. There's always been three, but nobody ever said it. There is black folks,
Uh-huh.
the most dignified of us, the most progressive, the ones who are leading the forefront, the ones who have backbone, the ones who don't mind putting the actual race, putting our community first, seeing the bigger picture. There's niggas. They are reckless, but they are useful. And then there's coons. The coons are what is on the rise right now. The coons have used the Bible as a way to excuse malice, intent, and subtle genocide of our people. And those are even more dangerous
Yeah.
than niggas.
They cool.
Because I'd take a nigga over a coon any day.
Would you?
You know
I'd take a
what?
nigga
That was.
over a coon.
I'm with you.
I take a nigga over a coon.
I'm with you. Hey, the brother on the street corner with his pants hanging off his ass
I like
is
that nigga.
more of my ally than a Fox News watcher.
Than a Stacy Dash.
Any day, man. Any day. It's like, now, all church people ain't Fox News watchers, but coons is a problem.
Yeah.
I think it's different.
You know what a
different
coon is?
Species of coons, though. It's
You
different
know what a
species,
coon
though.
is? A coon wants to see the niggas and the black folks kill each other. That's what they are. They the ones that want to set and divide and have us go against each other. They the ones that want to see us eat away at each other. Because they don't give a damn about either one of us.
Because the thing, like I said, what bothers
black
me,
folks push back against coons, niggas push back against coons.
and the thing that bothers me with this particular thing, I was telling y'all earlier, I understand. Okay, let's say it was a mistake. You know what I'm saying? I get it. If it was a mistake. But at the end of the day, I'm a Christian. I told y'all I was battling with this, man, because I'm like, they are really going overboard with the forgiveness of this person. And I understand forgiveness, but still you have to treat them as a criminal like you treat everybody else.
Yeah.
I didn't understand the brushing of the hair. I didn't understand the judge. And you know what? I'm not even going to get on the brother. You know, although I am bothered by what he said, I felt like they should have had a better spokesperson, because at the end of the day, if y'all not fighting for more time, or y'all not fighting for that was injustice. I don't care what, 10 years is not enough. But if the family, and I love y'all, but if y'all not fighting, we going to follow y'all. And if y'all like, y'all don't want to do no jail time and this and that, how we going to fight for it?
Here's the thing. It ain't just about them. Anytime one of us get hit and the system fails us, it ain't just about you, because that could be any one of us on any given day. And the moment you co-sign it publicly in a public forum,
That woman there gave her a Bible.
then you just
Yeah. That was stupidest shit I ever seen in my damn life, man. Ain't no imagine if it was a black man who killed a white woman, and then a white judge gave the black man a life sentence, and then came off the bench and hugged him in front of that white family. Oh my fucking God. That courtroom would have erupted.
It would really erupted.
That judge
America
was out of
would've-
line. That's not her place to go down there and do that.
she pampered a murderer. She went and baby, it's okay, baby.
And then you got
It's okay. We know you killed them. We know you killed that man. But guess what? He should have not been on the couch. He should have
Eating
been
his
in the
own ice
bathroom.
cream.
He should have
Imagine how
turned.
many times we done sat in our house minding our business, man.
Man.
You just minding your business, man. You in your domicile. You minding your business and your door open, and it's a cop sitting there. You confused. You don't know what.
You gon' jump.
'cause she was in her uniform, right?
He was in a uniform.
So you sitting there looking like,
What the hell you doing in my
what's
room?
going on? Like, you halfway don't know how to react. You're not gonna jump up and be aggressive. So he wasn't scaring
That's
her.
what I'm saying.
She was in
There's
a
no
cop
way.
uniform. He was just confused. What's going on? And that bitch pulled out her gun
And shot him.
and shot that man.
And guess what? Not only did she come in this problem, on the stand, she said he was the threat.
And what bothers me
In
is
his
this.
drawers with a bowl of ice cream. You a threat?
And the fact, my thing is, if it was such a mistake, why were you trying to cover it up so much? Why are you erasing text messages? Why are you doing so? My thing ain't about the so-called mistake. It's the aftermath of you trying to cover it up. You wanted that man to die. And I know Marvin was saying, they train to kill. But
shoot
if
to
it's a
kill.
mistake, if it's a truly mistake, you would have did everything you would have did everything to save that man. You called 911 when you got a radio. When they was trying to come up, you didn't go down and open the door. You let them struggle to get through the gate. You did too much to cover this up.
Yeah.
And we over here trying to say, oh, it's okay, baby. I know it's a mistake. You know what? We forget. I'm a Christian. I don't know, Mark. I've been battling this
But
thing, man.
the thing is, be clear. What are you battling about? What?
Because, okay, here's the thing. As a Christian, you understand, you're raised to, no matter the sin, no matter the level of the sin, you're supposed to forgive.
Okay.
And if you carry a lot
That's
of
what you're supposed
around,
to.
it's a burden too.
Right.
The hate in your heart is a burden. But I feel like you if somebody slap you, you knock the shit out of them, and then you forgive them after that. After the punishment is put down, they got to be punished.
Absolutely. You can
That's what I'm
forgive.
saying.
You can forgive.
but you still got to suffer consequences.
You can forget, and that's good. I'm
That's
glad
what
you
I'm
said.
saying.
Yeah, you can forgive and still want somebody to suffer the consequences. Ain't nothing wrong with forgiving. Hell, take you in jail, let them do whatever they do with you in jail, and be like, I forgave you. You're on your own. What do we? I don't have to let them know I forgive you. I don't have to go out my way to apologize. Is the camera rolling? I forgive them. I just want you to know I don't have to comfort you. I'm not here to comfort you.
And
I can forgive you without telling you that. But you
what
doing
was
it,
behind that,
you
man?
comforting this person
What
who
you mean?
murdered. Let them feel.
What you think was behind the family? And I understand the Christian value, but what do you think were really behind?
I think
trauma.
that the black community suffer from PTSD. We all over the fucking place. We bipolar. That was the craziest shit I ever fucking seen in my life. Even it's like you said, even if you can forgive them and not make that spectacle. Why did you feel it necessary for to do that?
To
Why did the judge feel it necessary to come? All the court cases that your funky ass has had.
Never done that before. I ain't
When
never
the
seen
fuck
that.
do you go down there and do that? You idiot. Why is the bailiff stroking this bitch hair like she
Slap
at the,
on our
at the
face,
at
man.
the hairdresser? Like she at the hairdresser, been running our fingers through the bitch hair like she at the hairdresser. Why you fixing her hair? Who else hair you fixed?
And y'all know this on camera. That's my thing. It's like y'all
And they know it on
y'all know the temperature
Bruh.
of the nation.
What you just said is my problem when I get niggas who defend motherfuckers like Kanye West. You know, well, he can have a difference of opinion, but you know it's on camera, and you know it's gonna piss the community off, and you do it anyway. You know you was on camera.
You know they was on
and
camera.
You went down there. To me, that was like, fuck y'all. Oh yeah, I'm doing it.
With the temperature of the environment, y'all shouldn't have done that.
I've never seen a murderer get so much comfort in just trying to ease her pain. Like she the one that got killed. This bitch still alive, and she's still doing less. You know what's crazy?
She gonna do 5 years.
She doing less time than Central Park 5. Than the
Less time. Less time than a lot
less
of false.
time than. But
I've been
these
seeing
people are
I've been seeing the meme.
The brother killed a police
A
dog.
police
got
dog.
45 years
for
a funky ass dog. I said
We can go down the
I
line.
said it. Hey, get mad if you want to. I don't want to hear that shit about he an officer. The dog's an officer of the law. I don't want to hear that shit.
It ain't no
he
human.
got 45 years for a dog. They gave that woman 10 years for a human being who was minding his business. He wasn't committing a crime, and he wasn't a threat. He was sitting on his fucking couch eating.
Marissa Alexander with the stand your ground shot in the air. Y'all gave her 20 years. Luckily she got off because we fought for it.
And I want to say this.
She ain't killed nobody. You gave this woman 20 years for shooting in the air. Come on,
people
man.
sit there and try to excuse. There was some dumbass people on my timeline that came in there and say she was checking her hair for razors.
No, she wasn't.
No, she wasn't.
Let me tell you something.
They check that before you get in there.
They give you
That was a-
they were saying she was prepping her before she goes to prison. No. They give you a strip search. They give you a strip search before you go to prison, and they make you pat your own hair. They make you run your fingers through your own hair. They have gloves on too. They do not touch inmates without gloves.
And if y'all notice, you never seen this woman in handcuffs. You never seen her. I was searching videos to see her just
Walking in the courtroom
with handcuffs on. Matter of fact, they even said that they didn't want, even after she got convicted for murder, even though they told them that they didn't want her seen in handcuffs in front of the jury because it make her seem such and such, blah, 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 blah.
They did everything
They didn't want them to
humanize this
emotional.
murder. And that's the big picture.
I said, what?
They use the media to their advantage to humanize.
Still ain't seen
their
this woman in
murders.
handcuffs. I ain't seen her get brought in handcuffs. And I thought after you got convicted of murder and you go to jail, don't you come back in with an orange suit on?
Yeah.
You ain't no buying no more.
No.
I don't know for sure.
When you doing your trial,
But she was already convicted of murder, meaning you're going to serve time.
right.
That next night, she spent time in jail. She didn't go home. She better not have went home.
No.
So when they said guilty, she went to jail that night.
Yes, that's what you're supposed to.
So when she came back out, she should have had an orange suit on.
Man, shit crazy. And to people who watching this and You know, we had the one guy in the comment section and saying, you know, he loves the show, but we just go in on white folks so much. Let me tell you something, bro. We tired, man.
Stop doing
We
bullshit.
tired. We not prejudiced. We just tired. And this shit happens all the fucking time. And some people say it's not happening more. It's just that we capturing everything on camera. But I think it's happening more.
Yeah.
I've been on this earth 40-some years. I've seen a lot. It's happening more. And it's more aggressive and it's more blatant.
So, but yeah. I think it's going back to the civil rights time when it was in your face. It was in your face racism. And to be honest with you, I'd rather it be like that.
It's you getting your wish.
I mean,
it's coming.
I'd rather it be in your face.
It's been like that.
But I mean, I'm saying, but for a minute,
been like that for some time.
For a minute, to be honest, right, when it came to racism and stuff, for a minute, it was behind.
It was kind of subtle. It was kind of subtle.
It was the.
subtle.
You got to think of the movements.
It wasn't like this.
I'm gonna tell you why.
Like the war against drugs and all that was,
Here's the thing. It's never been subtle. It's just never been that media coverage on it as it is now. So now you have. Everybody's got an iPhone. Everybody's got Instagram. Everybody's got Facebook. So the moment we catch something,
you may be right.
Even if they don't show it, we push it.
I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that, dog. I mean, it there was a time. There was like, look at those two white girls. They put the video up of them getting on camera saying, "Fuck niggas," and niggas do this, that, and other. When I was in school, they would have changed schools. We beat they fucking ass up and down the fucking hall. You knew your fucking place, and you wasn't gonna fucking say that shit. The students now fucking soft, or they just don't know what's going on. The racism is more blatant. It's more blatant. Don't nobody do nothing to nobody no more. I think we more surprised that it's happening the way it's happening. Mexican guy up in Loganville, white guy, he's getting his gas for his lawn service thing. Comes out the fucking store, white dude spit on his boot. Spit on him in the parking lot, and he can't say nothing because he don't want the heat from the cops. He can't say that. Black dude come out there down there beat the white dude ass. He had to stop the black dude. He's like, sir, please stop. I don't need the cops here. You know, it's they out of control.
Well, when you have a president that set the tone, he set the tone.
So what I'll say, I don't think. I mean, I see what you're saying. Yeah. I don't think it's more blatant. But I don't think it's.
It's always been though.
But just like the lady said, nigger.
That was crazy. At CVS,
she'd have got her ass beat a couple years ago. Somebody would have beat her motherfucking ass, and she could say it now, and everybody just kind of walk around. Oh, she's crazy. The fuck? You don't get the fuck. You insult me. You do fucked up shit to me, and you control how I respond to it.
So
if that ain't the craziest shit,
that's damn. That's exactly what they doing. They trying to control how you respond. And you know what they try? And you know how they trying to control it now? By sending that boy's video around where he got on the stage and he went up. Can I hug her? That's how they trying to control. They want you to see. They put that on display. They put that on display.
That makes ABC News.
No, here's the thing. I'm just trying to figure out.
Not the man that.
What was the game plan behind putting the young 18-year-old boy up on the stand?
Here's the thing.
I don't understand it.
They already planned that shit.
It had to be the family though.
Did y'all not hear the mother talking about how she believes there's some corruption going on within the case itself in a video?
Yeah. I saw that part.
Okay.
Because she said, it's going to be 10 years for her to reflect. So it seemed as if the family was cool with the 10 years. To me.
Because it has been, let's say it's a year removed too. It has been a year removed. But when he sit here and said they try to control the way you respond to it, that is one way. That's one of the ways they use, because they use him to show, hey, y'all, he forgives us.
We all should forgive him.
He did it right there in that moment where it was heart-wrenching. They've been patrolled. They paraded. Meanwhile, your man, the Waffle House who stopped that Waffle House shooting, he's actually in a fraternity. Mm-hmm. He stopped that Waffle House shooting. They ain't say nothing. They ain't parading him. He ain't on Ellen. He ain't on none of that.
Even the dad was like, I would want to be friends with her again.
They going out there way.
The thing go ahead.
But you can't say shit and just it's like somebody keep spitting spitballs at you and hitting your face, and then you get up and you crack their fucking jaw, and then they say, "Man, you overreacted, motherfucker."
I don't know what to do, bro.
Spitballs at me.
That's how a girl did when she came at me when I talked about the bailiff over there patting this girl's head. I see some pet. The girl came to me like, how dare you try to control, how dare you create a false narrative, you low down. That's what she called me. Now then she got hot when I came back and said, look here, pay close attention, you bad-built stuffed bell pepper.
Stuffed bell pepper.
And that was a soft,
Sound
and
like
I made
a wisdom tooth shape.
people came on my, why would you berate her? Nigga,
Look,
she insulted me.
I'm about to go ahead and say it, man. Like I said, I've been raised church, I've been Christian, and I believe in Christian values. But I think Christian values are hurting us. Well, what we think our Christian values are hurting us. At the end of the day, you want to talk about Jesus. Yes, Jesus was violent. That nigga went into the church and said, y'all stop selling this stuff, start throwing stuff around, knocking niggas' tables over, and I'm pretty sure he forgave them, but he made sure at the end of the day, y'all gonna feel it.
His daddy.
And we're not doing that. We're not doing
that. His
that.
daddy encourages violence. Don't you let your enemy stomp you down.
I'm not, and he ain't hit nobody. He ain't hurt nobody.
But
he went up in there and he turned tables over.
What I like to say is to a lot of black people is that understand that people who seek to keep you in a certain position, they like the fact that you are following the word of God so closely because you're predictable. They know they can do whatever they want to do to you, and either you'll forgive them or you'll be a person in power, in a position of influence, one of our leaders, and you get in front of the camera and say, let's turn the other cheek, guys. They dependent on you to do that.
Turn on and do nothing.
And so we don't get nowhere. We chasing our fucking tails, people. I'm not advocating nobody go out and be Nat Turner, burning houses and pillaging. I'm not saying that at all.
No, we ain't saying that.
But you cannot continue to turn the other cheek. We don't have enough. We don't have 2 minutes. You got 4 cheeks. We running out of cheeks. Running out of cheeks.
And that's why I brought Jesus, because he turned the table, because he took action, and he had to be in the right, because nobody touched him. Did nobody be like, yo, like, did nobody jump him?
But that was Jesus, though. They wasn't
I mean, but at the end of the day,
but they wasn't going to jump Jesus. You talking crazy.
But come on, be honest with you. If somebody came and turned your table over,
but
you
already
seen
him do the fish thing. You wasn't fit to fuck with it.
But
you already
but
seen him
he
do
turned your table over.
But he had the power, though. You already seen it, though. They told you before he came in there. You were finna say shit to him.
You were going to do that to Jesus, man, after he turned your table over?
Hey.
All your DVDs, he broke them and everything.
Be like, thank you, Jesus.
And he had,
would you like to break some more stuff?
and he had on flip-flops while he was doing it.
And he had on flip-flops while he was doing it.
The guards, the centuries, the Pharisees, they wearing these Greek shielded shin covers.
This nigga had flip-flops.
These soccer shin covers to cover their thing, and a man in flip-flops with a nightgown on.
Any man that approaches you aggressively with flip-flops, you respect that man. You respect that man. That man got flip-flops. I mean, that man is a thug. He is a murderer.
He done trashed the whole place with flip-flops on.
Man, he is not to be trifled with.
The thong sandals.
The thongs, man.
No socks on.
Until this day, they still want us to believe that Jesus is white. Man, that dude is a brown man.
Well, I said
he a brown man, because I ain't never seen a white man get his ass beat the way Jesus did.
Nah,
you got to be a brown man. The way they beat Jesus' ass, he was brown.
And like I say, he just took action. I like I say, as Christians, we always use forgiveness to do nothing.
Yep.
Faith without works is dead.
Like we'll say we forgive you, and it's a way for us to get lazy and do it. Well, you know what? They may have trained us to do that, to forgive, because we know if you forgive, you ain't gonna do nothing.
And this one here,
faith without works is dead.
This one here too. You do something fucked up. Only God can judge me. You ain't got no hell to put me in. Touch not my anointed. All this shit that makes us not act.
Exactly.
Oh, we can't never act.
No ever act.
It's like a Harry Potter spell, like Hogwarts, like some guy, Eye of Newt.
Man,
do that shit. It's a smoke come there, niggas get docile, and we just sit there. No action is taken.
I will say it again. Stop using Christianity and forgiveness to do nothing. I'm tired of it.
Y'all better look at what Nat Turner did. Nat Turner was using that Bible to soothe slaves, to keep them from rising up, until his wife got horsey downed by your massa. And then Nat Turner said, you know what?
Horsey down.
I about had enough. And guess what Nat Turner did? He rose up, Nat Turner took everybody around collecting ammunition, collecting weapons to rebel against these slave owners because he saw that they used the Bible to submit them into giving up, fighting back.
I saw a video today with D.L. Hughley about a slavery Bible that it was a whole nother Bible.
Yeah.
That they took all that junk
took out everything that made a slave want to rebel. Everything was forgiveness, passiveness.
Matter of fact, you know what's crazy? Nat Turner's birthday just passed, October 2nd. Happy birthday, Nat Turner.
Yeah. And then
happy birthday.
And then think about this. No oppressor in life, be it your bully in your junior high or Adolf Hitler, ever stop doing it because you asked them to.
Exactly.
Right.
No, hey, could you please stop oppressing
me? You got to take action.
Fuck out of here.
Matter of fact,
you got to take it.
The reason they bullying you is because they believe they can. And the moment you keep turning your cheeks, why would I stop?
That's why I love Dave Chappelle Sticks to Stone. You gotta say stuff.
Yeah.
You know, we gotta stop being passive and say whatever you feel, man.
And the thing is, I would have forgave Amanda Guyger if she didn't. Whatever Amanda, whatever goddamn name. I would have been easily to forgive her if I really felt like it was a mistake. But your aftermath or your actions after the fact doesn't tell me it was a mistake.
Because I can forgive a mistake.
I can forgive a mistake.
I absolutely can. It could be a horrific mistake as long as you get the punishment. Now you gotta consequence. I can forgive that. This wasn't no mistake.
Come on.
House, you in uniform. He on his couch, not threatening. He was in drawers, right?
In drawers.
Come on, man.
And here's the thing.
Ice cream. Haagen-Dazs.
Let's say this.
This man was eating.
What man threatening in his drawers?
And here's the thing. Let's say she walked in there, did that, and she did everything she could to save this man's life. You didn't do anything. You texting your lover. You calling them, talking about your job. You was not concerned about, and you did everything to cover it up.
And the man,
that's why I can't forgive your action like that. It's hard for me to forgive that when I know that you wanted him to die that night.
Mm-hmm. And here's what I wanted to say after the Nat Turner thing, because that's crazy. She did want him to die.
She covered she did everything to cover it up.
After that whole incident with Nat Turner, when he rose up, guess what they did? They stripped. They said black folks would not be allowed to meet in large congregations. They're not, and when they have church meetings, a white man will oversee it. So they said you're not buying weapons, you're not allowed to meet each other in big groups. They do not like niggas in big groups. You break that up. They said break that up, and then they did not allow them to buy weapons.
Yeah,
it was illegal for them to buy weapons. So what did they do? They stripped them of 3 things that they believe was most valuable. They still let them go to church, but you couldn't do church without a white man overseeing it.
Yeah, man. So we'll be on this topic because I've been talking about this since it happened last year, man. We got to do better as a people to take action, and some things you just can't do.
Yeah.
Like I say, I want to support the family. So if the family, I want to know what y'all agenda is. We want to support y'all, but we can only go so far, you know.
Hey, I'm done. I ain't got nothing for him.
That threw me off. It just threw me off a little, and I'm being honest.
Father went out his way to say, I hopefully I can be her friend. I ain't got nothing for the family.
But you know where they coming from. They're Christians.
Sorry for your loss. But
trying to figure it out, man. Because I'm confused.
Yeah.
Because if it was my family, Judge, I would have brought up the fact that y'all brushing her hair the first time. I would have been like, whoa, what that is? When the bailiff did it, and that judge, I dare you to come down from there.
If it was my family and one of my family members got up like that boy and stand and said that shit, all you would have heard from the side would have got up and said, shut your goof ass up.
But here's the thing, though. It's too stupid. But I believe. But you got to think, though. Here's the thing. They prepped him to say that. They prepped that man to say that.
I know the whole family went in on it.
No.
I know the whole family went in it, but they prepped him.
He did make a statement saying that I didn't want to say this in front of my family, and I didn't want to tell this to my family, but I don't even want her to go to jail.
Yeah, he took forgiveness to a whole nother level.
That nigga is traumatized.
He 18.
He grieving. He grieving.
He gonna look at this video. He gonna look at that video in 20 years. Gonna be like, what the hell was I talking about?
This is what happened. No, this is what happens when you lack.
You go to jail.
This is what happens when you lack proper teachings of your history. This is exactly what happens when you lack proper teachings of your history, because everything that you do, if he would have known that these people will use that against him to keep green lighting this behavior. Dr. Amos said it best. He said, when you forgive without demanding justice, you reward injustice.
That's good stuff, man. God dog it. We ain't hit that thing in about 19 episodes. What's going on with your girl Staey Dash, man? Well, I saw the other day that she got and I don't know all the full details, but I know it was a domestic violence situation, and they put her in the jail.
Yeah.
I don't understand it though. I don't get it. What happened?
They said they saw marks on him. They saw marks on him. That's how it goes. Whoever get marked up, like if you don't have a mark by the time they show up, you need to scratch yourself.
So
I seen a woman scratch themselves right then and there.
So because he was marked up,
she going to jail.
But did he hit her before or something like that?
Who cares?
I don't know what's going on.
She left marks.
Yeah.
Nobody should be hitting nobody.
Hey,
nobody.
And then hit him in the top of the head where it don't leave no mark. And who said that? One of our colleagues said that.
Donkey punch?
Donkey punch. Yeah. Nard.
Hit him with the donkey
kong? No, Nard said hit him in the top of the head.
The video was so funny though, man. When they was picking her up, man, they were asking her all kind of questions. She was like, "Yes, I was on Fox News correspondent and all that." She said, "I did a movie called Clueless," and I was like, "Dang, that movie was so long ago."
And what's crazy? She did all that and said she can't afford a lawyer.
Did she?
Yep. But the thing is, it's a domestic situation. You don't really need a lawyer. Just go in and say, "Hey."
So let me guess. I don't know what her husband looked like. He white?
Yeah, absolutely.
Of course he's white.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
Gotta be
Can't
white.
beat up white men.
You know, if they would have came and it was a black dude, that Joker would have been under the jail already.
Matter of fact, he didn't even have to have a mark. They just saw her as like, you going to jail. But
You just
he
hot girl
hit me.
summer.
Bitch, you going to jail.
That bitch got handed her black card back. Here you go. This is yours. Here you
Hey
go.
Marvin, what you say about her the other day about her
Man,
picture?
how
Man?
the hell you gonna be pretty in the mugshot? That's what made me so mad about it. Like your funky ass gonna be pretty in the mugshot, bitch.
She was gorgeous.
How you that pretty and then an ugly human being, man?
She was gorgeous though.
In the mugshot.
Hey, but the funny thing is, on the mugshot, they got her race as white.
Yeah.
White female.
Hey, so they said it was a mistake. Like the police said, somebody was playing. Somebody was
They were
cracking a
playing.
joke, man.
They was
I
in.
don't know.
They did.
I know
White
that
female.
shit was hilarious.
And they treated her like a black one though.
Yeah,
Treated her like a black. They recorded. They never really post the whole arrest.
Not no body cam.
As it's happening.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. The disrespect. They wouldn't have did that with no white woman.
Yeah.
But once
they
again,
wouldn't do the white
they are
woman.
there to remind you, Staey Dash,
She
that
was
you
sexy on
are
that mugshot.
100.
Negro.
You are 100%.
Come back to us, Stacy. Maybe you'll come back. We remember you from all the hood movies. You was in Paper Soldiers. You know, you was the video vixen.
But
Stay
that's
over
how
there. You ain't got to come
The
back.
black community uplift them and then they forget about it.
No,
They
let 'em
just
go.
show- they
Like
show
Kanye?
You
that-
can stay.
Like Kanye.
Like Kanye.
Yep.
Like
That boy holding church.
This
Hey.
nigga.
all the stuff he did earlier this year with Trump, Make America Great Again. This nigga did a gospel concert, and we forgave him already.
And niggas flock to him.
Because guess what? You can do anything in the name of Jesus, even if it means robbing
That's
and
crazy.
slapping the hell.
Is that easy, black community? Is
If
it
you-
that easy to come back to us?
Yeah.
Just say, I love the Lord, and always forgive him.
And he's singing remixing all kind of secular songs.
When he parted the crowd like he was Moses,
Oh, he's like, "Nah,
is
these
when,
my
is when I
people."
want to throw my phone out the window.
I don't know if
We
I
gotta do
can.
better.
I don't know if I can worship God to a remix to Genuine So Anxious.
No.
I'm gonna get horny.
I'm going to laugh.
Cause they
I'ma
sing
laugh.
it. It's
I
a
can't take it
song.
serious.
So anxious,
Oh, you gonna do the body roll?
11:30. Like they singing that, but they switches to so anchored. So it's so
So they- was they-
Are
anchored.
they rolling?
They might as well.
Doing a wind up.
I wanted to.
They were dirty whining.
They might as well.
Dirty?
So anchored.
You know what? I
will be horny.
will leave the church because I will start laughing. I will laugh uncontrollably.
They said some people left the church in New York. He did it in New York. They don't never show it, but some members be mad.
They walked out.
Yeah, they be walking out, but you can't see it on camera.
Absolutely.
Well,
Well,
T.I. was looking like the shit smell like shit.
Oh, you know what the behind the story behind that, right?
But the
offering.
The offering, yeah.
Yeah, they tried to raise another offering, and it was like same thing you talking about.
went-
1,000 line, 100 line, all that junk.
It went up to $1,000. As soon as they showed up, the pot became $1,000. T.I. has every right to be offended by
he
the
was offended,
demands that you would use his presence to solicit $1,000 because they're there. Why not just go on with the regular meeting? Go on
saw
with the
that
regular
money,
offer.
man.
Why do you need a $20 line? Why do you need a $100 offering? $1,000. It's supposed to be give what you can, right?
Nah,
I mean,
bro.
you have your 10% tied, but
You know,
why
I
do
was
you
raised in
need-
that joint, man. I was used to $1,000 or $100 line. 1,000 people need $1,000, and what it is, they just trying to meet a budget.
I understand
what
that,
it is.
but all churches had to meet a budget. I just ain't never seen it done like that. I experienced that for the first time when I got here in Atlanta. The first church I went
Oh
to,
yeah,
actually,
you
and
told
I-
me about that.
And I was appalled. I was like, I am not. I told my wife, yep, that's it.
But you gave though.
Because it had dwindled down to like 25 people still sitting there, and he kept looking at us, not everybody looking at us. We was visiting.
It impressed you to
And
give.
I got up and got in the $25 line. I know that.
But
did
you
it
gave that
feel-
$25 though.
$25.
Did it feel
Reluctantly.
like coercion?
It was coercion.
It felt like
He pressing him to it.
He was coerced into giving his money.
It's like y'all ain't going nowhere till y'all give something,
Basically,
and y'all was the only one
he was
sitting
holding
down.
the church hostage until everybody got up.
Dang,
Woo.
that's what they doing.
Y'all were intimidated out your pocket.
Is this album still coming out?
Well,
Supposed to be. I thought the album was supposed to come out September 29th. Or something.
I'm not looking for it. I don't want
You ain't gonna
nothing
buy the
from it.
Kanye West album?
Ain't nothing real about Kanye.
And, you know,
ain't nothing
and
real about Kanye.
I was the biggest Kanye fan in the world. When I tell you I was a follower, I thought he was like everything. That first album that he came, that helped me in a rough period in my life. That got me through some shit. So to see what he doing now, man.
It's just like I said, black. I don't know. I don't understand us, man. Like I said,
I do.
You can
I
do
do.
anything against it, and then mess around. Like I said, Kanye West. I'm sorry, Kanye West and what Kanye West and Jim Brown did that day with that doggone press conference. You sitting in front of Trump and you wearing these hats. I really want to be like, okay, you was confused or something, but I don't know.
Nah,
You too grown for that.
Nah,
I wanna,
you too grown.
You
You a millionaire.
Say
Nah.
Jim Brown got dementia or something, because he was a hero of mine too.
Yeah, Jim Brown was. That's what
Hero,
somebody
man.
told me that.
He
Because
was a
they got
hero.
mad at me because I was like, I didn't like what Jim Brown did.
Nah,
Yeah,
Like, you can't do Jim Brown like that. Why not?
bruh, like, come on, bruh.
Nah.
You an activist. You on the front line in the '60s. You was not about this kind of shit. You like, that's why I think he on some medicine or he getting old. Or
It ain't,
something.
it ain't even that. He might have some bills.
So
and
you
he
telling me to
paid.
drop a gospel album and we'll forget you. So
Yep.
if Trump right now,
They'll forgive him.
if Trump right now got on TV and told everybody, forgive me, I love God, I want to change my life,
He been doing that though.
and I
He got the
want to
people he want.
drop a gospel concert. I'm gonna go and take a tour of Kurt Franklin.
Mhm.
The black folks gonna forgive him.
Yep, and then but he had to spit some hot lyrics. He spit some hot lyrics on some shit. They got him then. He back in the fold.
So
He's
all
back
Trump
in
got to
the
do
fold.
is drop a gospel album
Yep.
or a rap album.
They
That's it.
flocking to him
Motivating
now
black
though.
folk.
Do you understand? Like there's more
Trump?
people flocking to him. It's
You
a
think
lot
so?
of black people with huge platforms speaking on his behalf, backing him up.
Yeah.
The
'Cause of tax
Hodge
breaks.
twins,
What
Them
the tax
two
break?
motherfuckers.
The who twin?
Them
the Hodge
comedians
twins,
cats.
the
Oh,
ones
oh,
that used to
oh,
work
yeah,
out,
yeah.
the ones that do the workout videos.
Oh my God, man.
We gotta do
I-
better,
I-
black
I-
folk.
Yo, man, we are no longer allowed to have an expectation of one another or hold each other accountable when some bullshit happens. We can't do it no more.
And I understand. Like I said, I understand forgiveness, but dang, somebody got to. Kanye, man, I know I'm not buying his album. I put it like that. And I'm sorry. I know people be like, hey man, you
I
don't.
don't want-
They came at me. You gotta understand. He may be changing his life, yo.
Change your life.
Change your life.
But I can't forget what.
But-
I don't believe
but-
in forgetting.
The bird, it's like if I lend you some money and you don't pay me back, and then you come back 2 weeks later trying to borrow some more money, tell me you didn't change. Well, hold on.
Yeah.
I'm just not gonna believe you change because you said the burden is placed upon you to change my mind. The burden is placed upon them to do better, to change our minds
Through action.
Yeah, through action. You
I'm
can't just
dropping
tell us that I'm sorry and that I did that, and then we supposed to be okay. No, motherfucker.
That's how they doing.
You gotta do work. There's work involved.
Kanye said he gonna drop a gospel album and everything is forgiven.
We love our children, but if the child keep fucking up,
I used to, you
You're
know
not
what song
gonna-
I used to really like,
Stacy.
man, listening to? That Graveyard, the spaceships.
yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
Been working that graveyard shift.
Yeah.
Not
He's a genius.
just
He's
wanna
a
fly
genius.
away.
He's a genius, man.
Stacey
So far.
Dash is about to be in the next I Got the Hook Up, Master P, and everything's gonna be all right.
Probably.
Nobody, but ain't, she ain't.
And if
She gonna be a Tyler Perry
if,
movie.
If she wear
She
booty
doing
shorts,
bad.
if she wear booty
She
shorts,
doing bad. She can't afford a lawyer.
If she
You
wear
can't
booty
afford a
shorts.
lawyer for a domestic violence case. You doing
I
bad.
bet if Tyler Perry put in the movie, all is forgiven. That's all he got to do.
She's still gonna be doing bad. People still. You know what?
Tyler
I'm
Perry
going
get you
to
right
give
now.
credit to a lot of black folks because we need to highlight the ones that are actually doing good. People are. It's a lot of pushback right now. A lot of pushback.
Tyler Perry, give Stacey Dash a movie. So if
and
you
put a fucked up wig on him like he did Shamar, like some kind of crazy shit, look like a little hat.
so let me get this right. If you drop a gospel album,
Spit hot lyrics,
spit hot lyrics, or do a movie with Tyler Perry,
or show a nipple or some ass.
the African American community forgives you.
It damn near seems like it sometimes.
Damn.
You can do it, say any goddamn thing.
Hey, it's only a certain portion of that community that forgives you.
That's the three.
A lot of people don't
three
be
things you
a lot
need.
like you don't. A lot of people not rocking with a lot of these folks anyway. Who is rocking? Ain't nobody said nothing about Stacey Dash till the police showed up at her house. Have you heard anything since then? Until
She
the
was
police?
on. She said she's been chilling. She said she's been
Exactly.
chilling.
Ain't nobody cares. Nobody has
I mean,
mentioned
yeah.
her. Nobody nothing. The
Tyler-
wife- the police made her hot again.
Yeah.
Well,
She
went
using the
out.
police for
Shade
street
room.
cred.
Then it's a testament to like light skinned cute chicks. They still can kind of anybody else that she be like smoke crack on the street or something by now. But the fact that she still kind of
She can make movies.
relevant, she can make a movie. You know what I mean? See, pretty people have it easy, man. Especially pretty women, man. Like you can bounce back no matter what
Yeah.
you say. The craziest shit ever.
Yeah. Well, shout out to you, Stacey. I still think you're beautiful. I know you.
You stupid as hell.
But you still can come holler at me.
Kind of coonish.
Yes, definitely coonish.
Yeah.
but-
Kind of.
Well, you're rather
but
coonish.
I still-
That's her card.
I-
That's her identification card.
still
They
honest.
looked at it. The police looked at it
Man,
and
she-
said, "You do not give. You're not verified.
She
You
one
don't
of
get a
the-
blue check mark for your."
Y'all remember
cooning."
she used to be the baddest, man.
Yeah.
We ain't gonna get this woman too much.
Mhm.
I'm just saying, you remember though? She used to be like Stacey Dash.
She used to be
the-
that one. She used to be that
That
one,
was the
man.
chick that's
Like,
in everybody hip hop.
Yeah, you'll
verse.
have her like on the wall or something. and then,
Yo.
this is your little chick, Holly, Stacey Dash.
Stacey Dash was
name
that
another
chick.
one. Name's more Holly Berry, Stacey Dash,
Tower Bank.
Tyra Banks.
Vivica Fox was hot.
Vivica Fox. Then she got calf muscles implanted to her face. And then like her face had a vertical leap, like it was in the NBA. Ain't like that. But who else? Who else was on our
Melissa
Kristen
Ford.
Milian,
Melissa
Ford.
Shoot,
Who
there
else,
was a
man?
bunch of them, man. We used to be there. Yeah, man.
Shantae. There's a lot of
Yeah,
them used to
yeah.
just hold
That
the
was the
black
women.
community down, hold the black man down, man.
Hold us down.
in our
man.
mind, we were going with them. We
Yeah.
were going with them. in our
Yeah,
mind.
you went with them.
We were going. They were my girlfriend. We
Yeah.
took trips with them, did all kind of unspeakable things, and then they,
They
Stacey
turn
just-
on us. All of them turn on us.
All of them.
I mean, if it wasn't for cool, either they turn on us or they got calf muscles in their face. They trying to be white. For real.
Vivica ain't trying to be white, is
Yeah,
Shoot.
Vivica ain't trying to be white.
She trying to
don't
do
think
something.
she's-
All
she
that
ain't-
best
she
she
ain't
doing
trying.
with
We're
her
not about
face.
to
She's
sit
still
here.
Jerry Springer.
Let me tell you something. I'm
We're
sorry.
not about to speak down on the Queen Vivica.
No, I'm gonna speak down on all the queens that changing themselves to be white, like the
Well,
Black
she
Chinas,
she ain't
Wendy
one of-
Williams, all them choke. That well, I shouldn't even.
Them
mention
girls
Wendy
ain't
Ain't
even
Williams.
no
My
black
bad.
woman.
I know. I should have said Wendy Williams.
Them
My
them
bad.
women don't
Why
even
you
matter
calling
though. We
Wendy
talking about
Williams a
women.
woman?
We have no expectation. Like you gotta have.
Wait, why is he calling Wendy Williams my woman?
We're not about to do Wendy like that either. Wendy done been through some things,
It looked like it.
and I appreciate
It looked
Wendy.
like she been through
She's
some
But
things.
no,
coming through.
the reason
I
I brought that
uphold
up,
you, Sister Wendy.
I saw a picture
Keep
of
doing
them.
your
No,
thing.
I saw a picture of Black China and Wendy, and I'm like, they're really, really light.
Are you? But do
Bright,
you really care
blonde
about
hair.
what Black China do? What expectations do we have of Black China? She's one of the most ratchet.
But it's
women.
a lot of women.
Like that's the one you don't mind going to the white side. You
But it's
don't
a lot
care
of
if the
women
white
that's
man got
doing
it.
that.
They
though.
can have her.
Yeah, they can have her.
What about her mom?
Huh?
What about her mom?
Nigga, she probably still got clients.
I appreciate her mom for still looking natural.
My mama still got them
Nigga.
clients paying the bills.
Very natural.
I mean, she.
Nigga, just woke up in the morning natural. taking a shit natural.
I appreciate it for looking natural, man. All right. Anyway, all right, what we got next, man? Malik Yoba.
Yo, stupid ass.
What you think he's stupid?
Up here liking penises.
He like trannies, man.
Trying to tap dance around and say you like balls in your mouth. Just say it. Say you like head, shaft, and balls.
Hey, so here's a question though.
Mouth.
Do you think he? Time out. So here's the thing though. Do you think he really like it, or he just saying that to get back relevant and to get some movies? Because you know
he loves it.
You think so?
He loves penis.
Because I was looking at
man will say that. We ain't gonna insinuate.
Shoot,
we ain't gonna dance around penis.
To make money and to get a movie again, they'll do it.
Well,
he was too angry about it.
Well. Now, honestly, a girl did come up. It's I think her name is Ebony Lopez or something like that.
She's
a girl.
I mean, it's a transgender woman
Okay.
that said he had been buying it from her. He had been buying the booty ball combo from her since she was 14,
well, now
15,
that's
16.
that's
what
crime,
he did, because she was going to out him, what he did was he did it first. Kind of when, Kev got in that trouble.
Yeah.
And then they tried to extort him.
Yeah.
And he was like, I'll tell myself.
I get it further.
Yeah.
So he got in front of it and behind it.
I told you Wednesday be knowing the details, and I ain't know all that part.
But yeah, that's
evidently
that's
there's
what
a
happened.
street in New York called 14th Street. That's where all of them go. And then the trend was saying that Mr. C and Malik Yoba and them all be down there sipping tea or whatever.
Yeah. Well, so that's what prompted him to come out and say. A lot of times, well, that's allegedly what prompted him. That's what they're saying prompted him to come out, because she was about to out him. He went ahead and said, "I'm gonna do it myself." And then he went on a trans
a media tour.
Trans tour.
Yeah.
I like balls.
Booty ball combo
Tour.
So.
And ain't nothing wrong with that if that's what you like, but just say it. Say I like balls. And keep it moving.
Well, he also said he's not gay.
No, that's the bullshit.
Yeah, you gay.
Wait, understand this here.
You gay.
If anything about you,
you gay,
as a man finds a penis appealing, you
gay. It just be it.
Even if you see the rules stay. I don't have the rule book in front of me. If a penis gets within 9 inches of your face,
you gay.
In any way, shape, form, or fashion.
Yeah.
Now the only way.
How many inches?
You might be gay. Nah, I think about 9 inches. I think that's what the rule book say. Maybe a foot.
Yeah, it needs
you should be a foot away from
a naked dick.
I'm gonna say
unless you are doing a physical exam.
No, but he shouldn't be down there. He shouldn't be that close to your dick. But no, but his face ain't 9 inches. His face ain't this close.
No.
How your face this close doing the exam?
You're right.
If a doctor face this close, you got a problem. You need to call for the nurse. You need to call for security. If the nigga face this close to your dick tomorrow, he getting you a physical. It's hell to tell the captain. It's gonna be hell to tell the captain. You can't have your dick close to nobody's face like that. In no official capacity. You are a doctor. You are a man of science. You have a degree, sir. You can turn this into a whole nother shit.
You said
your face that
gonna
down.
Be hell to tell the captain. It's gonna be hell to tell the captain.
Malik Yoba,
man. Hey, man. I'm just.
And you know what's crazy though? The girl, the trans woman at the time, being 14, 15, said she was tricking, into that sex work to get the upgrades, to use that money for the procedures, the hormones, and all that. So at that time, she hadn't fully transitioned.
And all this time when he had the toothpick in his mouth.
So allegedly,
on
this
New
is
York
all alleged.
Undercover. I'm
we
thinking
thought that
this
was
man,
dude,
man. He bought it.
That dude is that dude.
I mean,
when
we got nothing against him.
When he was on Empire, he died on Empire.
Hey, look, I got nothing against you liking what you like, but to say you're not gay, I mean,
don't say that.
Don't play with the community, man.
Don't. It's nothing to be ashamed of. You can be gay.
And a lot of gay people don't like that shit either.
They came at him.
They don't like that shit.
They came at him.
Say what you are, motherfucker.
They came at him, man.
They said you need gay pride. Don't just sit there and not be proud of what you
like, boy, pussy. Say you like boy, pussy.
Hey, man, and
folks got mad when I posted and said, hey, well, your straight friends are definitely not gonna appreciate you you ain't even got to bring girls no more. Just bring paper cups and plates to the parties. You ain't even got to bring the girls no more.
So I just want to ask y'all, while we on this topic, how did y'all feel about the homecoming Queen King.
I thought. Okay, go ahead.
I'm gonna say this: they have changed that title to a gender-neutral title, which is homecoming royalty.
Where that's at?
Memphis.
That's at that school.
That's at school.
Oh, because
It's
Stone at the
that's
high
at
school
that
is homecoming
So
queen and queen.
He did not win homecoming queen or king. He won homecoming royalty.
That ain't what that post said.
No. I went and looked it up.
I feel
And
sorry for the
that
little
school,
girls.
White Station in Memphis, has changed their homecoming
To
status
homecoming to royalty.
to a gender neutral homecoming status.
So who was the
Which
king?
is homecoming. There is no more king and queen.
So what? So do they pick
So
two
you
people?
a unisex nigga.
You saw he came up by himself.
So I was saying, the question is, do you pick two people or you just pick one
Pick
person?
one. He got all equipment.
So he
He won the whole thing. He won
They
the
put a nigga in a little strap dress,
That's
and he ain't got
interesting.
no,
So
he ain't got no
it's
titties. How
royalty.
they put him in a dress like that? He ain't got no titties though.
Yeah,
That's
His cleavage
interesting.
had taco meat on it.
So it's no more homecoming queen and king, homecoming royalty,
homecoming
I-
royalty.
and you pick one person.
I think the superintendent of the school system there
That's
need to have
weird.
his entire ass beat because a lot of girls
Shouldn't have to fight
shouldn't
a dude
have to fight no dude
to be a
for
royalty.
that title. There's no
Well, they're not-
reason
they're not
for them
fighting
to
with the
change
dude.
it. There's no reason to
You
change
should
it
always
though.
be homecoming queen and king.
King and queen. Why did you change? Who made the decision to change it? That's what kills me.
Malik
with this,
Yoba.
You know, with
Malik Yoba done paid them to change.
at least they
the
could have put a
status.
wig on him. He just went there as a dude in a dress.
Went out there as a- yeah.
He ain't shaved or nothing. He had a shadow.
Because he is homecoming royalty.
Royalty.
Man, but
Okay.
why change it? This what I'm saying. We take.
I thought it was
the
king and queen. I thought he stole the queen, a girl's
overcorrection-
spot.
The overcorrection is too much because, like, hey, I understand gay people catching hell. Fix shit that makes sense. Why change that? Why? I assure you, your gay population can't be no more than 3-4% of the student body. Why change that? Who the
'Cause
fuck made the decision
the
to
environment,
change that?
the environment we in.
If
I saw a lot of people in the you know what?
this happened in Memphis.
Memphis.
I didn't think Memphis was
yeah,
like you talking about a place with the cousin pastor.
yeah.
Like how would DJ?
I mean, Memphis is the Bible Belt. That's like the church.
Yes,
church.
they right next to Arkansas. So how would DJ from Hustle and Flow even feel about that? Hey, look here real quick, man. Y'all can't be. It's a homecoming. It's supposed to be a homecoming king and a homecoming queen, man. It can't be no homecoming royalty, man. Y'all, you out your mind, man. Is that my tape in the toilet? You know what?
Hey,
He ain't
man.
going for it. Like
That's all-
Project Pack, don't save him.
I will say
they
this.
don't want to be saved.
I don't mind. Hey, look, I don't mind the gay stuff. Like I said, but my thing is,
Why you gotta
don't.
put your hand up like this?
Cause man,
like
you
this
gotta be
the I don't
careful.
want
People
no
be doing
problem.
good. They be taking.
This the
Well,
I
no,
don't want
you
no
know, bump that. But all I'm saying is this: our black women or women shouldn't have to compete with a man if he's not a woman. Like even when Kris Jenner won that doggone Woman of the Year, that's not fair. That's just not right. And he won
Yeah,
that.
I definitely disagree with that. That man.
That's a man.
I agree. No, I agree with that. He shouldn't have. No
Come on,
woman
man.
should have to compete
With a man.
any man.
It's just like a man.
Come on now.
A boy doing reassignment surgery. He an athlete. He a wrestler. No, now he a woman, but he still got the same bone structure as a boy. And
Yeah,
then he go
man.
out there and wrestle and beat the shit out of all the women. Like that's not fucking fair.
I saw.
And
The
you know what's
girl-
crazy? We've been saying that, and even Dave drove it home on this. But this is why this man's special
Yeah.
will continue to be relevant. Ain't nobody even talking about anybody else's special besides Dave's, and his been out since August.
Yeah.
We in October right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what did he say? It's been out, I think it dropped in August 26th.
What if
With
LeBron
James
What's the WNBA? Since you want to be in the NBA so bad,
and scored 800?
you gonna score
He
8,000
said, now,
points.
is it fair? 800 points, just slamming, easy.
You can't stop him. Yeah. So that's my only thing about that, man. I get this whole, making sure
When is
the
it
gay
too far?
community be comfortable. Y'all been bullied. I get that, but stop.
Shit, we be bullied every day.
But you cannot get, like, when I saw that post and I saw a lot of women come under your because matter of fact, I had
Leave
a friend.
that baby alone.
No, I saw some agreeing. I saw some like I will not continue to compete with a man on women competitions and stuff. So we gonna. It's just not right.
And shout out to gay people who get it, man, who understand. Because I don't care what you do.
I don't, man.
I don't bring that Bible and stuff into it. Cause Bible people be on some bullshit. You cherry pick. I don't want to hear you going to hell.
Absolutely,
I don't
cherry
want to hear
pick.
that shit.
You over here shacking up, but you believe in
I
forgiveness.
want you to get married. I want you to be happy.
Want you to get married.
I want you to live your life. But the overcorrection is out of control.
Yeah. And I definitely believe in marriage. You been with somebody, I think you need the benefits. You know what I'm saying? I agree with all that, man. No matter who you be with.
Because it's like the people who say they was bullied, they bullying now.
That's exactly what's going on.
Because if you trying to force me, you trying to force me to think like what you want me to think like, that's you bullying me. I have to treat you civil. I don't have to agree with everything you do. I have my own brain.
So look, man, we gonna wrap it up, man. We thank y'all for tuning in to
episode 20.
Episode 20, we gonna have this thing out, man.
Unmanageable Negroes.
Make sure y'all follow
the UN.
Go follow.
Podcast.
Do everything you can to follow, and we gonna have them t-shirts to you in a minute.
And tag your friends.
Yeah. And
share.
And hashtag Unmanageable Negro Nation.
You gonna put a nation on there?
It's a lot.
Let's do unmanageable.
Y'all tell us what the hashtag.
Hashtag UN. Well, you can. I was gonna say UN.
I'm with it, but it is a lot.
What about UNN?
Yeah, UNN. UNN
or hashtag Unmanageable Negro.
Yeah.
Either one.
Yeah, either one. And follow us out on our individual pages. Comedian Marvin H on Instagram and Twitter, and Marvin Hunter's fan page on Facebook. Appreciate you.
Wellington Juku on Facebook, the fan page. Wellington JUKU, and on Instagram, Wellington Ojuku.
Alton Walker Show. Follow that and follow Unmanageable Negroes, man. Thank y'all for tuning in, man. We out of here.
Peace.